What the hell are you doing here?
Would you believe I left my toothbrush in the tunnels?
You okay, buddy? Go now. Don't ever come back.
No can do, Junior. You have to make up for lost time.
Now, we're done.
I'm not talking about us, genius. I'm talking about me and my grandson.
You're not coming anywhere near him. Ever again.
Every right to be a part of this child's life.
No, you're nothing to him, and you never will be.
Oh, that's very funny, considering he is my flesh and blood.
You've tried to destroy this family by blowing out of town in a blaze of infamy. Well, you failed. So stay away.
I left because I had no choice. You brainwashed Babe into thinking I was the enemy. Well, you're not going to do that with my grandson.
Stop calling him that.
Why don't you go have Lucretia make you something yummy for lunch, and then you can have this for dessert, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That child is all I have left of my daughter. I want to spend some time with him.
Yeah, well, you're not even going to get 2 minutes to say goodbye.
No. See, I want a lot more than just a few minutes, which is why I'm suing for full custody.
You son of a...
Oh, you still have that temper, huh, Junior? One of the reasons why a judge is going to hand little Adam over to me.
No, that's never going to happen.
Really?
No.
I have an airtight case. I mean, after all, you two did kill the boy's mother.
Oh, go ahead. You say it one more time.
Why so sensitive, Junior? It's not like you hadn't tried to kill Babe before.
Babe was the victim of a natural disaster.
Because you brought her back to town on a bogus lawsuit. And of course, when Daddy says jump...
Shut your mouth.
After all these years, you're still under Adam's thumb. How pathetic is that? Get out. You see the way I see it? The Chandlers are a danger to children. I'm going to prove that and get what's mine.
Why don't you leave now? Before I have you removed permanently.
Tell my grandson I'll be seeing him soon.
What the hell is he still doing here?
What the heck? I'm going to fire my entire security team.
Relax, Adam. I just came here to check on little A. What? Did David do something to little A?
He wants custody of my son.
What? That little boy just lost his mama, and now that snake wants to steal him?
He's a delusional fool. But just to be safe, I'm going to get a restraining order.
Oh, like that's gonna do any good. David puts his demented mind and gets it set on something. You think a little piece of paper is gonna stop him?
A piece of paper won't do it, a judge will. That lunatic has a rap sheet a mile long. They'll laugh him right out of court.
How many of those crimes has David actually been convicted of? And let's talk about JR's rap sheet, huh?
I am the boy's father.
You also have a history of violence and drug abuse, not to mention, JR, you're an alcoholic.
He's been sober for months.
I know that. But David can make the virgin mother look like an unfit parent. Can you imagine the picture that he's gonna paint of JR?
Everyone has a price.
David has plenty of money.
Fine. You've just shut down all our ideas. You have one better?
Actually, I do.
We really need to upgrade these locks.
And put cameras in these tunnels.
There's only one way to fight David.
I'm going to put an undercover car outside little Adam's preschool.
Hello?
Consider it done.
This is not the answer.
What's your big idea? Have Opal cast a spell on him?
We don't need anybody else. Just us.
All right, you know, you're dealing with a lot right now. Why don't you let us handle David?
The last thing I promised Babe was that I was going to take care of her son.
Well, nobody's stopping you.
You are. By not listening to me.
Well, maybe we would listen to you if you said something that made sense.
Okay, don't yell at her.
All right, you know what? Us fighting like this is exactly what David wants. We look unstable, we look dysfunctional, and we're just proving his case for him.
All right, what is your suggestion?
All right. No matter what we feel about each other, we love little A, right? We got to use that love to protect him from David.
Maybe we should ply him with flowers and candy.
We'll run if we have to. We'll sneak out in the middle of the night.
Look over our shoulder for the rest of our lives? No. No, David is the one that has to leave.
Well, I'm still waiting for one actual idea.
Look, when David blew out of Pine Valley, He tried to pick us off one by one, and we were vulnerable because we were so divided. Now, this time around, we stick together. If we're strong and if we're united, David doesn't stand a chance.
No, I don't know.
Oh, come on, JR. It's not forever, all right? We can do this.
Can we?
We have to. When I look at little A, I see Babe. Her spirit is living on inside that little boy, and I will be damned if I let David Hayward take it from him.
I cannot believe how much he has grown up. You've done a wonderful job raising him, Babe. And I intend to pick up exactly where you left off. I'm going to raise little Adam right. Far away from this place. And I'm going to give him a real name of his own. And I'm going to tell him all about his beautiful mother. I just wish I had memories of when you were his age to tell him. I wish I could tell him about all the vacations and Christmases we spent together. But I can't. I can't because Krystal never tracked me down to tell me that you existed. Babe, I am so sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. But I am going to be there for little Adam, I swear to you. And we are going to have every holiday, every vacation that you and I never shared. You have been surrounded your whole life by horrible, selfish people. I wanted to save you, babe, but I was too late. Little Adam is my chance to make it up to you. And I am not going to let you down. What do you want?
I want you to save my daughter's life. Kendall needs your help.
Why am I supposed to care?
There's a problem with her heart. She needs surgery right away.
Boy, you haven't changed at all, have you, Erica? I'm having a private moment, mourning for my daughter. And you barge in asking for a favor.
David, she's barely hanging on.
So you want me to save your daughter? Who is there to save mine?
I am so very sorry about Babe.
Please, no, you're not. You hated Babe. So as far as I'm concerned, you can find help for Kendall elsewhere.
David, how can you say that? You're a doctor. And you know what it's like to have a sick child. I remember you operated on your little girl Leora's heart before she was even born.
Yeah, and then that quack Joe Martin killed her.
So you have no compassion as a father? None at all?
In case you haven't noticed, I'm not a father anymore.
Babe is gone, and that is tragic. You can't do anything to bring her back. But Kendall still has a chance, David. Please, if you will help her.
Why should I want to do that?
Because you are a brilliant surgeon, and no one has the skills you have.
Flattery's not going to work, Erica.
Please, David. Look, if you want me to beg, okay, I am begging. Please. Or maybe there's something else I can do.
Why, Erica, what are you suggesting? Maybe a night alone in our country inn for old time's sake, huh?
You want something, and I can get it for you.
What do you think?
Whatever. You choose.